Welcome back, folks. Today I want to show you how to install and quickly load a speed feed trimmer head on your Stihl trimmer. Now this process will probably work across multiple trimmers as these kits are universal. You'll just want to make sure that your brand is listed whenever you go to purchase one of these trimmer heads. Now this is not the actual speed feed brand. This is an off brand. I'll put some links below, but this trimmer head will allow you to load your trimmer line within less than 20 seconds. It is the fastest and most reliable trimmer head that I have ever used as a homeowner. Let's go ahead and let's take this whole thing apart and show you guys how to install this properly and how to actually load it with trimmer line. This is all of the parts that you'll use to basically put this speed feed head on your trimmer. And let's start putting this together. There is a trick to get this on your trimmer. So let's go ahead, let's flip over my trimmer and I'll show you guys exactly how to do this so you can get it right the first time. Okay, now that I've got the trimmer upside down, you're just going to take your plate that came with your trimmer and make sure that that is slid on there just like that. The next thing, this black ring worked for me, so I'll just put that on there just like this. Okay, after you've got the ring on there, you're going to take the what I call the top cap that just lines up just like this, and then you're going to take the part that actually holds like the spool that's got the little notches in there, and you're going to just place that right on top of that. The next piece is this guy, and you'll see there's little indents that match up with these. Just line it up just like this. Take this whole thing off, and you can push this nut down in there because there's a little indent that's shaped just like the nut, and you can see it kind of slid down in there, and now it's slightly popping out the other end. This is where a lot of people will get stuck and they will basically can't get this installed, and it's because they're not doing it with this particular method. Take your finger and place it on top of that little nut there and kind of push down whenever you go to install this. Now, one of the tricks is to hold on to the little metal plate that you put on first so it doesn't spin while applying pressure to that nut with your finger and twisting this at the same time. You've got to get it to where it's not spinning, but it grips onto the nut. And just find the correct direction that works, and there we go. Now I can feel it getting tighter. And there you go, now it's fully on. So by doing it this way, it prevents this whole thing from spinning and allows it to thread onto that bolt. This is the only way that I've ever been able to get this to work, but it works every single time. Now, the nice thing about the speed feed is once you get this whole thing put together, you never really have to take this whole thing apart. Now that we've got the trickiest part on there, let's go ahead and let's put the rest of this together. So on this piece, this is actually what holds your line. And we don't need to actually put any line on this because we'll actually do that afterwards, which is the big benefit of this trimmer head. As you can see, there's a hole right there, and that's where the line will actually go through. So you just pop that on there just like that. And then lastly is just the cap, the bump cap that you'll put on there. You just line that up appropriately. Click that into place. Now, once you've got that into place, we're ready to go ahead and spool up the line. Now, if you look here on this top cap, you'll see some arrows. This piece is independent up top. As you can see, it wiggles from the trimmer head. And then right here is the hole where the trimmer line goes through, and same on this side. All you have to do is line these up by squeezing this with the actual hole that the trimmer line goes through. And then that will allow you to put the trimmer line all the way through. I use 1.05 trimmer line, and this is the braided type, and I can get about 9 feet of trimmer line on this. If I use the 0.95, I can typically do about 12 feet and it'll fit just fine. So the trick is once you've got this lined up, you just take your trimmer line and you'll line it up with the hole that's inside there, and then you'll see it pop out through the other side. Once you've got it pulled through, all you want to do is pull it through and then make sure each one of the ends is even. And how I do that is I just simply line the ends up just like this, and you'll see that the trimmer is just like that. And you'll just hold on to this portion right here, and you're just going to twist. That's how quickly you can install trimmer line and how to install this on your Stihl trimmer. This is definitely well worth the money. Like I said, this is the inexpensive off-brand version. I've had this for a couple of seasons now, and I've had zero problems with it. I absolutely love it. And there you go, that's how you install a speed feed trimmer head and how you load the line on it and how quickly it can be done. If you guys like this video, hit that like button and the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.